Good morning, students. Welcome back to our class. As you all know, we are going to read a poem, and the name of the poem is The Ant and the Cricket. So, it is in Honeydew book of 8th class. And with this poem, we are going to inculcate two Dalmia core values among the students. So, the first is happiness, and the other is open mindedness. So, back to the poem The Ant and the Cricket. As the name indicates, the ant and the cricket, it is a fable. Fable means a short story, typically with animals as characters conveying a moral. Means a moral lesson is being taught after we read the poem. So there are lots of people, the lion and this one, the hare and the tortoise, and the wolf and the bear. So there are many Aesop's fable. So students, as you all know, it is an Aesop fable story, and the Aesop is the former Greek slave who lived in the late to mid 6th century BCE. The fables were originally told from person to person as much for entertainment purposes, but largely as a means for relaying or teaching a moral. So, students, as you can see, the main characters of this poem named Ant and the Cricket are an ant and a lazy cricket. So you can see in the picture, you can see in the on the screen, the ant is industrious. That means she's hard worker. She's doing hard work. Whereas the lazy cricket is just sitting and singing songs. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm, sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could be seen. So this means a silly young cricket. See, the adjective which is used for the cricket is a silly young cricket, accustomed to sing, means he's always busy in singing. Through the warm, sunny months of gay summer and spring. So as the months, the season, summer and spring, they are of gay. Sorry, students. And the cricket is busy in singing song in this gay months. He's enjoying the season rather than doing any hard work. Began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty, means there was not even a single grain, and winter was come and winter was to become. Not a crumb, crumb means a piece to be found on the snow covered ground because the winter has to be coming. So the ground was full of snow. Not a flower could he see. Now he could not find even a single grain, even a single piece of grain or any flower on the ground. Not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become? Says the cricket of me. Now the cricket is getting worried. What will happen? What I'm going to do in the winter season? Because I have not even collected grain. What will I eat? How shall I live? So he is busy in thinking about all these things. So when there was time to collect all these things in summer and spring, he was busy in singing and dancing. And now he is getting afraid. Stanza 2. At last by starvation. Starvation means to die with no food, means without food to die. And famine made war. Famine means there was totally famine. There was not even the rains and not even any single flower on the ground because of the winter. All dripping with wet and all trembling with cold because the cold season has come. So everywhere cold and frost and mist It is there. Away he set off to a miserly ant. Why miser? Can you tell? Why the ant is has been named as miserly ant? Because ant, although they are hard worker, but they not even borrow, neither they lend. So miser, they don't give because they by hard work they are collecting the grains. And how can they give to the lazy cricket? To see if to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. So, what to do at last? Finally, the cricket decided to go to the miserly ant. Please give me some shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain to eat. He wished only to go. Now he's telling that he's only borrowing. That means he will return it back. When when the winter season will be over, he will return it back because if the ant will not give him a mouthful grain and shelter, he will die because of starvation and sorrow. So let us see what the ant replied. Says the ant to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend, but the ants never borrow, the ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? When the weather was warm, quoth means to say, the cricket, not I, my heart was so light that I sang day and night. Now see, the cricket is very honest, huh? He is not telling any wrong things. What he's replying. Now the ant is asking the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. Okay, I'm your servant, I'm your friend. But we ants never borrow. See, one important thing she said. She said that the ants never borrow and the ants never lend. Neither we take, neither we give, nor we give. Why? Because we are hard workers. We don't stay on others. We do hard work and we collect everything for us so that we are not dependent on others. So when the weather was warm, when it was the summer season and it was warm season, asked the cricket, what the ant asked the cricket, what were you doing? Why didn't you collect the grains? Now what the cricket is answering, my heart was light and I was busy in singing day and night. I was enjoying the summer and spring seasons, neither doing any hard work. So students, you can see, for all nature looked gay, you sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance winter away. Now the ant is saying, okay, dear, if you have enjoyed the nature, if you were busy in singing and dancing, now go and sing and dance. Because we are not going to give you any grain, we are not going to give you any shelter. So die in the winter season. Die dancing or die singing. So this was the answer given by the ant. And this was the correct answer. I think this was the correct answer. Why, students? Because it is for you also. If you don't do hard work, nothing will come in your future. You will not get to the success. So that is what I am going to tell you, that the success, the happiness lies in the hard work. Because if you think, okay, the work which I have to do it today, I will do it tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow, it will be piling up and you will not be able to do even a single work. So at the end, what will come? You will become sorrow, you will become sad. So that was the case with the cricket. So students, always have your faith in hard working rather than in laziness, because laziness always leads to sorrow and unhappiness, whereas hard work always leads to happiness. So students, this was about the poem, the ant and the cricket. I think all of you enjoyed it. Yes, students. So, with this, we end up this poem, and I think all of you are enjoying at your home. You're remaining fit, you're remaining healthy. So, students, we will meet in our next class. Okay. Then now, what the other cricket is telling in the stanza 4, thus ending he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. So, students, still one paragraph more was there. And so, what was it? I told you clearly in the third paragraph that what the happiness lies in hard working. So, thus ending, hastily means fastly lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Now, the ants gave the reply that they are not going to help him. They are not going to help him. They are not going to give him any kind of grain. So the cricket went out of the door. Fox call this a fable. Fox means the people of that year. They call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Okay, it is a fable. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. So you can see that some crickets are having four legs, some are having two, but it this thing, the laziness, the hard work, these all things applies to the cricket as well as to the students, to the human beings also. So, students, be a hard worker, not a lazy. Be active, be honest, and be true. Then only success will come in your path. Otherwise, you will not get the success. So, students, this poem was having four stanzas, and I have completed the fourth stanza. I hope you all liked it. Thank you, students. We will meet in our next class. Bye. Thank you. Stay fit, stay healthy.